Have you ever wanted to get involved with golf betting, but you don't really understand the rules of the sport? Well, don't worry, I'm here to talk you through, and it's so simple once you get the hang of it. First, let's cover the very basics. Golf is a sport where players use a selection of clubs to hit a ball into a series of holes on a course in as few strokes as possible. A standard golf course typically has 18 holes, although some smaller courses might have 9. The main objective is to complete each hole in as few shots as possible, aiming for under a score called par. Each hole has a designated number of strokes, which is the set number of strokes it should take a skilled golfer to complete the hole. Your score is based on how many strokes it takes you to get the ball in the hole compared to par. So if a hole is a par 4 and you take 3 strokes, you're 1 under par for that hole. This is also known as a birdie. But if you take 5 strokes, you're 1 over par, or you might hear it being called a bogey. Now, there are 2 main formats in golf. Stroke play is the most common, where the player with the lowest total number of strokes over the entire round wins. Or there's match play, which is a head-to-head competition where each hole is a separate contest. The player who wins the most holes wins the match. And that's the basic gist of the game. Let's get into the rules. Each hole begins with a tee shot, which is where you hit the ball from a designated area called the tee box. And the player who won the previous hole typically tees off first. You can take practice swings, but you can't actually hit the ball before your shot. Once you've started play, you can only hit the ball with 1 stroke, and the ball has to be completely still. Once the ball is in play, you can't move it. You have to hit the ball from wherever it lands. If your ball lands out of bounds or in a penalty area like a water hazard, you'll normally take a penalty stroke and a new ball will be given at a designated spot. You can carry a maximum of 14 clubs. You don't have to use them all, it's just the maximum that you can have. And you must finish each hole with the ball that you teed off with. You can change balls between holes, but not during. And that's it, a beginner's guide to golf. Hopefully, next time you're watching or betting on the golf, you'll know exactly what's going on and you'll be able to make the most informed picks.